Hello everyone, and welcome to my review of Plants vs Zombies Replanted. Now there's a couple of things that I would like to mention first before getting into this video. The first thing that I would like to mention is that I only played this game on adventure mode. I've not gotten around to playing any of the mini games just yet, so I'll be judging this game based on the adventure mode for now. The other thing that I want to mention is that my capture footage for the game is bugged out, so I had to use someone else's. So the footage you're seeing right now is not mine. I have links to their video in the pinned comment and the description as usual. Anyway, with that out of the way, allow me to start talking about this game. So, it played, well, pretty much as the original ones did. I will say there is a few minor complaints that I have about this game, and one of them is that I could barely see which plant was on the row. I think in the original they had a little bit more shading underneath them, so you can tell, which plant was where and stuff like that. I also had this annoying issue where whenever I tried to grab the shovel, it kind of bugged out a little bit, I think, or maybe I was just spamming it too hard because I would click it but it wouldn't grab it. Like, I had to move my mouse in a specific spot and that was the only way that I could get the thing. I kind of hated it. The other thing is the dynamic music. Now, according to this patch note that I'm reading right now, they apparently fixed it on the 11th of the 3rd. So yeah, November 3rd. Apparently that is when they fixed it. But I played this game a few days ago and I didn't seem to notice that they fixed it. I don't know if the new fast forward feature breaks the dynamic audio, because whenever I was using it, the drums would never play when a flag would, appear. Or sometimes it would just stay on the, drum version, or maybe the peaceful version, but whatever. Sometimes it would work, other times it, wouldn't work. So do keep an eye out on that one. But maybe that was just my game having, a little laugh at me. Or maybe that was just my hearing. I mean, it has been a while since I played, Plants vs Zombies Game of the Year edition. And like I said, I only played the adventure mode on this game, so again, it's not very fair. But let's move on from the dynamic music. I'm not going to mention anything about the AI stuff, but I definitely did notice some unique quirks with the plant seeds. For example, I thought everyone was joking around with the split pea, but then I actually got it and I noticed that the repeater side of it had its eyes closed. So yeah, that's definitely still a thing. Definitely not fixed that when I played this game. But again, that is only a minor issue. Everything else still works exactly as it's supposed to. For example, there's this cosmetic where you can make a zombie, retro style, and apparently that one can just teleport. Like, I've seen way too many videos of the zombie just doing that, but when I played it, it didn't do that anymore. So yeah, they definitely fixed that issue. And also the music for the main menu and going to Crazy Dave's car, that's all fixed as well now, so that's wonderful news. Also, when I got to Zomboss, he finally shoots the things with the correct colored eyes, so I didn't have any problem with that. But I will say something about Zomboss real quick, and that I felt like he was easier for some reason. Like, he's supposed to throw his RV van down at your plants every now and then and just ruin your stuff. So you have this little moment of panic as you slowly rebuild your army back up again. He only did that to me once. I'm being serious. He threw his RV at my plants once and he never did it again. That was the easiest fight I've ever had in my entire life. I do not know if that is normal, or maybe they made him easier because Plants vs Zombies Replanted adventure mode has a new game plus essentially, and also there's the other game modes you can have as well now. So yeah, maybe perhaps they just made Zomboss easier on the base game and he'll become more difficult on the other ones. I think that is what's gonna happen there. But again, I just, played the base adventure mode and I've not gotten to the other ones. But once I do, like I said, I'll update and let you guys know how I feel about it. Possibly not in video form, I don't know. I've got plenty of other things I'd like to talk about, and I don't want to talk about this game longer than I need to. Speaking of which, I think I've definitely rambled on a little bit too long about this game. So, is this game worth its current price? Well, there is a part of me that says yes, but there's also a part of me that says no, you really shouldn't. And I definitely would recommend that you get it on the sale. I do understand that there is new stuff in this game, but also apparently there's a lot of stuff that wasn't added either. And as long as I have that knowledge, I can't ever forgive them for what they did to my old classic game. And the fact that it took them so long to fix all of these issues in the first place kind of concerns me, because how difficult is it to fix music and audio issues? Like, how difficult is that? If it is difficult, please do let me know in the comments, but I don't think it should be that insanely difficult. Anyway, that's enough of me rambling. Thank you for listening to this video, and I'll see you guys next time.